Released on August 24, 2012, the Pagani Zonda Cinque had an underwhelming release. Only after its retune did this car gain much popularity. The car only has two body kits, both of which are boofs and both of which are expensive. So, if you're trying to keep a budget, I wouldn't put a body kit on this car. The car's styling is rather extreme. With a carbotanium body and crazy bare carbon fiber parts, the car is definitely a looker, but it has a lot of bite with its bark. Also, the sound is just ridiculous. I love the way this car sounds. Now I will cycle through the camera views to show you what they look like. For some people only racing one kind of camera view, it's good to see. This car is nothing short of insane in the drag racing. Some people have Cinques only for drag racing, so be careful. Find a Cinque in drag racing, it might have a full-blown set of skill mods and performance parts for it. So, that's just something to look out for. The car has massive acceleration and cosmic nitrous, which can be just great, and it can also be its downfall with a bug that causes the car to bog down after the first 2 gears. So just be careful of that. This car is great in drag. At its original release, this car's performance was actually really good, but it wasn't better than any other cars. So many people just disregarded the car. After the retune, this car became the king. And it became the king for a while until the McLaren F1 took that spot from it. This car is fast, this car is crazy, this car is powerful, this car is cosmic. It handles good, it has powerful brakes, it just has crazy acceleration, and it will get you around the course faster than most cars in the game. Like I said, this car was the king until the F1 took its throne. And this car was owned by a lot of leaderboard masters and people like that. So, just be careful with this car in a race, because if the pro's behind the wheel, it's going to be very, very hard to beat. This car's a great car, especially in racing. The way it takes curves is great. I like it. It's kind of stiff, but it grips a little. And the acceleration out of corners and nitrous, it's almost a guaranteed formula for success, but then you can't actually buy success, can you? When it may not feel like it on the racetrack, Pagani Zonda Cinque actually has a good amount of weight on it, making it very good for pursuits and team escapes. This thing's very good at team escape. There's no denying that. This thing can blaze through the track in record time, which you're not really supposed to do. And it can also smash through roadblocks and help out your team. Good for playing both defense and offense in the team escape side. Clear some roadblocks with this thing, get out front, ensure your friends a clean run through the thing. Very powerful car and not to be messed with. Though some of these high stakes cops do push it around a bit, this is no 300-seat juggernaut, so just know your limits with this hypercar. In conclusion, the Cinque is a very powerful, very fast car that once ruled Need for Speed world. This car is still rather very popular, so if you want an exclusive car, I wouldn't come getting one out of your pocket once it's for confidence. But this car is very powerful. You have an extra one, build it for drag, do whatever you want with it. Just remember, there's a lot more out there in the world.